Every day is a fresh day here on the Tru-Cape Kids Clash. Welcome to another episode with amazing two contestants that are going to battle it out mentally and physically to get their hands on the ultimate prize of a Google Chromebook. We're going to have 3 challenges that they're going to go through, and the one with the most points gets to take home that ultimate prize. Let's meet our 2 contestants for this episode. On my right-hand side is Team Apple. Hi, what's your name? How old are you and where are you from?
My name is Simtandile. I'm 12 years old and I am from Durban.
All right, that is Simtandile, 12 years old, all the way from Durban. On my left is Team Pear. What's your name? How old are you and where are you from?
My name is Uzair. I'm 12 years old and I'm from Delft.
That is Uzaya. He's all the way from Delft and he is 12 years old. Let's jump right into our first challenge, which is apples and pears. Most of you know it as noughts and crosses. Awesome. So this game is similar to noughts and crosses, but we're calling it apples and pears. So if you get 3 in a row, that means you win this challenge of apples and pears. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's get started. Simtandile, you are going to go first. Simtandile goes bottom left corner. Uzaya takes the center. Let's see if Simtandile can come up with a way to win this one. Takes the top left corner. Will Uzaya set himself up for a win here? Simtandile takes a block. Uzaya comes in. Simtandile goes for the top middle. Takes the top right-hand corner for a block. And Simtandile takes the bottom right-hand corner. This means that we've got a tie. Let's go to our scoreboard. Team Pear 1 point and Team Apple another point. And now, on to our next challenge. Our 2 contestants are blindfolded and they have to taste these fruits and name them to tell us which one it is that they have tasted. Now, using your left hand, you can pick which fruit you want to start with, and after you take a bite, I will ask you what is the name of the fruit you've just eaten. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Have a bite.
The science of apple growing is known as pomology.
All right, let me let your taste buds settle down. Have they settled down? All right, cool. Now tell me the name of the fruit you've just eaten. Simtandile?
I think it's Crips Red.
You think it's Crips Red? Okay, cool. Let's go over to you here.
Crips Red.
Ah, yes, you're absolutely correct. So that is correct. So they both get the first fruits correct. Let me take that from you guys and put that down right there. Well done. We move on to our second fruit as I guide your hands to the second one. Here we go. You may take your bites. Now remember, you've got a choice between Crips Red, Granny Smith, or Golden Delicious. All right. I see Uzaya now takes a bigger bite this time around. Right, we'll start with you, Uzaya. Which one do you think you just bit into now?
Granny Smith.
Granny Smith, right? Uzaya says his second fruit is a Granny Smith. And I move over to you right here, Simtandile. Granny Smith, Golden Delicious, Crips Red is out of the question now.
Granny Smith.
So, after having taken the second bite on the second fruit, this means that Simtandile, you are correct. And Uzaya, unfortunately, you got this one wrong. You've got 1 more apple to go. Right, let's get you to your third bites now. On to our third round of Taste Test. All right, are you ready, guys? 3, 2, 1, take your bites. Uzaya took exactly the same bite as the last time. Let's start with you, Simtandile. What is the name of this apple that you just ate now?
Golden Delicious.
Golden Delicious. Uzaya?
Granny Smith.
Well done, guys. This means that Simtandile, you got all 3 bites correct. Uzaya, you got 2 bites correct. And this means Simtandile is now in the lead with 2 points. And Uzaya, you've got 1 point. Let's move on to our next challenge. In this challenge on the Fruitful Playground, our contestants are required to go through the hole, across the trampoline, and over the net, and across the wavy bridge, and finish off down the spiral slide. Whoever finishes the quickest wins the challenge. Uzi, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, you gotta go as quick as you can, but have the most fun you can have. In 3, 2, 1, go! Off goes Uzi. He's gonna try and set a quick time so that Simtandile, when she comes on, she's gonna have to go as quick as she can. Right, up he goes up the chute, through the trampoline, and right underneath the net. Now, this net is the part that's a little bit tricky because it's a net with really big holes. So he's gotta make sure that he's just gorilla crawling through that and holding on. And he's flown through that. Right underneath the bar and through to the wavy bridge. And he's got to just make his way down the slide and run back to me. And it means that he's set his time. And here he comes now. Uzi, quickly, back to me. All right, time. Well done, Uzi. Wow, that was quick. How was that for you?
Very intense.
Very intense. All right, cool. That looks like a good time for me. Well done, Uzi. You set yourself a time of 37 seconds for Simtandile to beat. Let's see if she can beat that time. Well done, buddy. Are you ready, Sim?
Yeah.
All right, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go! And off she goes, looking a little bit nervous, but she's gonna try as much as she can to go as quick as she can. Up the chute she goes, onto the trampoline. Quickly, Sim! And underneath the net she goes, a nice big hop to go up to the top there. Looking good so far for her. Nice big steps over the net. Wow, this one's gonna be a close one, I'll tell you that. Come on, Sim! And down the wavy bridge she comes and heading towards the slide. Is she gonna make it? Oh, she takes a little bit too long there underneath that net. And here she comes down the slide, getting her feet from underneath her, and down the slide she comes. Run to me! And here she comes. Time! Well done, Sim. How was that, eh?
It was okay.
It was okay. All right. Simtandile came in with 46 seconds, and this means that Uzi wins this challenge. We're gonna have a look at our scoreboard now. So, Team Pear has scored 2 points, and Team Apple has 2 points. We're off to a tiebreaker. Welcome to our tie break in this episode after both teams ended up with 2 points each. I'm going to ask them a question, and the one to raise their hand the quickest with the correct answer gets to win the ultimate prize of a Google Chromebook. Guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here comes your question. Who brings you takeaways from nature? Right, Simtandile, you raised your hand the quickest. What is the answer?
Tru-Cape?
Tru-Cape is the correct answer, and this means that you've won yourself the ultimate prize of a Google Chromebook. Well done, congratulations. But hey, Uzi, guess what? You don't go home empty-handed. We got some awesome Tru-Cape hampers for you as well to take home with you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of the Tru-Cape Kids Clash. We'll be picking up more fun along the way in the next episode. Bye for now.
Play Fruitful up to level 10, and you might just be the lucky viewer to win an iPad. Visit Tru-Cape.com for more info and T's and C's.